Hello, my name is Katie Harrington and I am the Energy and Climate Awareness Officer with Dublin's energy agency Codema, and I'm here to talk to you about how to read your electricity bill and what to look out for. So it really doesn't have to be any more complicated than knowing your account details, knowing how much you're using, and how much it costs, including extra costs, and when you're out of contract with your supplier. So just in terms of your account details, there's really just two things you need to be looking out for. The first one is your MPRN, which is your meter point reference number. And this is your unique code for the electricity connection to your house. So you'll always have the same MPRN, even if you change supplier. And it's an important one to note, as you'll need your MPRN if you have a query with your current supplier or if you want to switch. Your account number, on the other hand, is linked to the supplier you're with, so that will change when you switch supplier. In terms of knowing how much you're using, when your bill comes in every 2 months, it will show you how many units you've used. So 1 unit is equal to 1 kilowatt hour of electricity. So you can see here in this example that 235 units or kilowatt hours of electricity have been used in this billing period. Your bill will also show you what unit type you're in. So it could be a standard or a daytime unit, which would be the majority of cases, or you might also have a night saver rate, which you can see here on the screen also. So for example, if you are living in an apartment that has electric storage heaters, you are most likely on a night saver rate as well. If you are operating on a night tariff, I'd recommend running certain appliances at night to avail of the cheaper charge. So putting on your dishwasher or washing machine at night, for example. And you can also see that the meter readings can be marked E, which is the estimated by the supplier. A, which is the actual reading by the provider. So the ESB or Gas Network Ireland will read your meter up to 4 times per year. Or you have C, which is by the customer. And I would urge you, if you can, to submit your own meter readings because it means that you'll get a more accurate bill. And then looking at the different charges on your bill. So you can see there that there's a range of different costs listed. Firstly, you should know what you're paying per unit or per kilowatt of electricity. So we can see here that this customer is being charged just over 18 cents per unit of electricity during the day and 9.23 cents at night. Next, you will have the PSO levy or Public Service Obligation Levy. And this is a levy that is set by the government each year, and it's the same price for everyone, no matter what supplier you're with. So just to note that this is not a carbon tax. The aim of the PSO levy is to help fund the generation of energy, and that includes renewable energy, but also includes the generation of energy from carbon-intensive fuels like peat. You also have your standing charge, which is the fixed charge set by your supplier, and this will vary per supplier. And then finally, you have your VAT at 13.5%. So the PSO levy and VAT rate won't change no matter what supplier you're with, but the standing charge and unit price of electricity will vary per supplier. So we all need to be doing our part when it comes to climate action. So you might want to consider how your provider is generating their electricity and how much is coming from renewable sources. The average fuel mix of your supplier will be stated on your electricity bill. And, while some suppliers offer specific green tariffs to a portion of their customers, many others now guarantee 100% renewable power is provided to all of their customers. So we'd highly recommend shopping around. And in terms of shopping around or switching supplier, the most important thing to be aware of, first of all, is how long you are in your contract with your supplier. Is it 12 months? Is it 24 months? And also note when you are out of that contract. And you can obviously go on to the different electricity suppliers' websites and compare prices, or there are a couple of price comparison websites such as Bonkers or Switcher.ie, where you can just enter in all of your information and it's going to work out the best deal for you based on what you're looking for. I will stress though that when you are offered a deal, make sure to see if VAT and the standing charge are included, because if they're not, it might work out more expensive than you think. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you find this helpful and you now have a good idea of what to look for when you're next reading your energy bill. For more energy saving advice and tips, you can visit us at codima.ie or follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Energy Saving Kit and at Codima Dublin. And why not subscribe to our YouTube channel while you're at it? Thank you very much.